is kind of a counter and finished weapons and stuff.
Yep.
To the left is a forge area where everything is being made. He's sitting over there working at an anvil, hammering away at a new blade.
Okay. I'll walk within like 5 feet of him. I don't want to be like right up in his business or whatever. Just be like, hey, I got a question for you.
And he sits up and turns around. Yeah.
Who is the owner of this establishment?
Adrian!
Brody.
I'm sorry.
Adrian
No,
Brody.
you're not. Don't lie.
And he says, that'd be Gaul. I am Gaul.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Gold. I'm looking for a particular book that might have been in your family for a little while.
Got rid of all books.
Books? Where'd you send them?
And he stops and he thinks for a while. Kind of shrugs his shoulders and
Oi.
lots of places.
Lots of places. Well, this one might have been, in particular, a little more fancy than the other ones. A bit old. No, you might make you a little better at hitting things.
And at that, he just kind of smiles. Bludgeon.
That one. Yeah, now you know. Where might you have sent that one?
Robed people wanted it.
You mean back where I just came from? The mage's place?
No, not fat guy.
Not fat guy.
No,
Robe people.
the white robes.
Where the hell am I gonna find white robe people?
From the fucking Mages College, probably.
Ah,
Nope.
shit! I don't want to go that far.
Oh no, they're all. Oh, it's the Temple of the Watchful Eye.
The temple. Gird it.
Oh my god.
Well, assuming
Like the
that
command of the priestess.
again, knowing I know this city decently well, I'm assuming I figured that one out.
You by his description, it's vague enough, but
I'm assuming there's not a
knowing
whole
that-
lot of people walking around in white robes around here.
yeah, pretty much. You have the occasional visitor, but for the most part, the temple, their symbol is their like decoration is a white field with a giant golden eye in the middle of it, wide open.
Got it. All right. Well, thank you for your time. What was it? Grom or something of that sort.
Gaul.
Gaul.
There you are.
I am Gaul.
Thank you. Thank you, Gold. I appreciate the info.
And with that, he just turns around and starts hammering again.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. Off to the temple I go. I don't know who's following me at this point, so.
All right. So, Jareth,
I went to the mayor.
you went to the mayor, and as you approach the courtyard, it's obviously guarded. It's not sealed or anything, but there are lots of guards. And as you enter this big building in the middle of a courtyard, you come across a dwarven lady at a desk. And she's
a dwarf.
She looks at you and just said, Mayor's busy. You got business?
I told you it's gonna be a rough day.
He's taken aback by her appearance.
Yeah,
You're just like, I'm gonna sell
I need to speak to the mayor immediately. Urgent business from the prince. Or king, I guess, at this point. But.
With everybody still referring to him as the prince.
Well, yeah,
From the
he
prince!
hasn't been coronated yet because
Yeah.
the crown is stolen.
Oh, that's right.
That's the big MacGuffin of this campaign.
I just knew we were trying to kill a guy who killed the people, and
The sex
I'm
boat
gonna
was
get-
involved.
I'm
I
gonna
just
get
found you
yeah. Sex
people. I
boat
have
was
no
there.
idea about what happened with the
I'm
sex.
gonna get rich. That's
Oh, and yeah.
So she gonna let me in, or
All right. So she says, "Business from the prince. Are you here to help us with our earthquake problem?"
that could very well be part of my plan. Of our
Plan.
I know that's not the word I'm looking for. Sorry, that could very well be the point of our mission. And I realize no one's with me. My mission.
At this point, she's looking around for other people in the courtyard and doesn't see anybody and just kind of gives you a quizzical look. The mayor is trying to keep our city together right now. Unless you're here to help with our current issue, and I don't think a lone person could do that.
I am capable of far more than you might think. And if solving your problem gets me the information I need to do my duty to the prince, then I will fucking solve your goddamn problem. Tired of these people not thinking I can do what I need to get done. Ugh.
Please tell me that doesn't work.
Yeah, pretty much works.
Just kidding, it works.
Yeah, she's at your outburst. You now have two guards with their hands on their weapons, kind of approaching you.
They think I'm scared of them. They got another thing coming. I'm only scared of two things.
She takes a little step back in case you get violent, but says, you know, if you can prove that you're with the prince, I can let you through.
Bam! Signet ring.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'm gonna pull it gingerly out of my pocket and then spin it on the table.
All right. She says, "Oh, why didn't you just show me that in the first place?"
Shouldn't have to. I'm Jareth Swordsinger.
And at that point, she looks down at her desk and sees a copy of your book.
the tale of the sex pope.
and hands it to you and says, I understand you're busy. I'm sorry, sir. Could I get a signature?"
Oh yeah, I always have time for a fan. What's your name? You don't have to make up a name. I write her name and probably spell it wrong.
Her name is Broomhilda.
Okay, broom covered. Jareth Swordsinger.
Broom covered.
And with that,
I just quintupled the worth of that book. So
I mean, quintupling 1 copper is still 5 copper.
5 copper. That's 5 times its initial value. I don't care if that's still a small amount. And actually, I need to find out who is manufacturing these books because I have not received any proceeds from that. So.
Where would they send it to?
My P.O. box.
Which is located where?
I'm gonna call BS on you having any permanent anything.
No, I would say that he probably has P.O. boxes scattered throughout the realms, but all
Yeah,
to different
I probably have a
names.
PO box in pretty much every city. All under different names, though. Yeah.
So the question is, where did he remember to put one under his own name?
Back at the Barnes College in Leargate.
Yeah.
So when we go there, I'll collect all of my money. Anyways, yeah. So the mayor is swaying.
So, yeah, she grabs the book and hugs it to her chest as she runs off into the mayor's office.
Right.
And about
She's going to become the most popular person in her group of friends.
2.5 minutes go by, and then a very disheveled looking dwarf walks out, followed by a couple of guards and a couple of scribes with him.
Aloha.
Sir, you're from the prince, I hear.
Yes.
Are you here to help us with our issue?
I'm willing to help, but my primary mission is to find out anything I can about Kadarn. Although I do believe he might be behind this.
At the mention of Kadarn's name, the already shooken dwarf goes white with just anxiety. He's now sweating profusely and freaked out. So,
I said the word of the day.
He says, I don't know if Kadarn is behind this, but it happened recently that these earthquakes started occurring, and as he says this, another one starts to rumble, and at this point some plaster peels off a couple of small stones fall off the mason work and stuff. It's not enough to cause major damage, but if this keeps up over time, something is going to break.
Wait. And I'm going to pause him after he said that. That got triggered right when you said the word earthquake. Does anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
He looks at you and says, "We tried that already."
Had to check. All right.
I understand. We know that as we get higher into the mountains, the earthquakes get worse. They are much more dangerous. We've had to shut down some of our mining operations because of the conditions in the mountains are just unsafe for the workers.
Okay. So which way to get to the places where the bad things are happening?
Well, that's the thing. Behind the capital, we have a pass to the mountain, and we've sent 5 or 6 people to go check it out, but so far nobody's returned.
Well, that's because you didn't send Jareth Swordslinger and his merry band of misfits.
Misfits?
He looks around to see if there's anybody with you, and we would be eternally grateful.
They're invisible.
if you could solve this issue, we could go back to our normal lives. We've been